He's out in the woods. I'm thinking.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi. I don't see any stranger faces out there, but I'll still introduce myself. My name is Marty Ackitts, and I'm the Adult Programming Coordinator for Peter White Public Library. And welcome to our concert on the steps. You know, the air is not so great out there, so it's a good thing that we're in here tonight. And I can also tell you that no person has been harmed in the making of this concert today. So, and if you were here last night, you'll understand that joke. All right, let me thank the Friends of Peter White Public Library. If you're watching right now in YouTube land, you have them to thank. They paid for all the equipment. And also I have to thank the Carol Paul Memorial Trust Fund. They pay for all of our musical acts that you see here. Aside from Blues Day Tuesday, that's the Market Area Blues Society that pays for Blues Day Tuesday. But Carol Paul Trust and the Friends are wonderful, wonderful supporters of Peter White Public Library. Couple things upcoming that I'll make you aware of. Tomorrow night, of course, we have Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson, who is going to be here at 6:30 for a discussion of her new memoir, The Purposeful Warrior, and also a moderated Q&A with Elizabeth Peterson, formerly of TV6. So that starts at 6:30. I would suggest that is a ticketed event. If you don't have your tickets, there are still tickets available upstairs at the circulation desk. So just go and ask for a couple Jocelyn Benson tickets. We have about 114 seats available, and once those 114 seats are gone, unfortunately, we can't let anybody else in. So, but we are going to be also live streaming the event as well to our YouTube page. So you will be able to purchase Secretary of State Benson's. Wow, she would love to hear that. You'll be able to purchase her memoir out in the outside the room here, and then you will have an opportunity to get it signed by her after the event as well. So we have that coming up, and then believe it or not, next week is August. That just hurts my heart a little bit. But we have really wonderful things going on in August, and I'll just tell you what the concerts are going to be for next month. We have Daryl Syria Project. He will be here. You know, the Daryl Syria Project will be here on the steps August 13th. And then we have the group Gemini Moon, who is going to be here on August 20th. And they are a traveling group. And the way that they sort of bill themselves is they do classic and modern covers from artists like Elle King, Jimi Hendrix, Fleetwood Mac, Cyndi Lauper, and Paramore. So lots of really great music there. And then for next Blues Day Tuesday, which is going to be on the 26th of August, we have the Flatbroke Blues Band, who's going to be performing. And just to give you an idea of some of the musical acts that are coming up, in September, we have a person, one of the lead singers from the New Christie Minstrels, yes, who is going to be here. Gary Brandt and she are going to be here performing. That is going to be a ticketed event as well, but you don't have to pay for the tickets. It's just we have to, you know, figure this out. But they're going to be here in September doing a presentation. We have someone who's going to be doing a presentation on the 120th birthday of Otto Preminger and talking about anatomy of a murder. So that should be really fascinating. And then in November, we have Richard Gilwitz and, Tim May. They're a guitar duo. They've been Grammy nominated. One of them has played at the Atlantic opening ceremonies of the Olympics. The other one is touring with Kathy Mattea this summer and is taking time out in the fall, and is taking time out to come and see us, come up here in November. So we have those two. It's going to be a really wonderful concert. And then also, I believe it is also going to be the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald this November, and we are going to be showing a documentary about the Edmund Fitzgerald in November. So lots of great things that we're planning and coming up, but you are not here to hear me talk. You are here to hear these people sing, so please give a big Peter White Public Library welcome to the Boston Imposters.
Hiya.
Hello.
We'll keep tweaking. Is that too loud or is that good?
Is it good? Awesome. We like to be a reasonable volume. Keeping it mild. Here we go.
Sitting on the front porch, dreaming about going away. Of driving down the highway, knowing I've embraced the day. 'Cause lately I've fallen in a pattern. Lately the pattern's all I see. I have dreams, but I'm too tired to reach for 'em. Maybe there's a new place for me. So I get into my car, drive northbound,
Hoping I'll see something new on this side of town. 'Cause lately I've fallen in a pattern. Lately the pattern's all I see. I have dreams, but I'm too tired to reach for them.
maybe there's a new place for me. There's a path to hike, a coffee to drink,
And the sounds of the lake lull me to sleep. 'Cause lately I've fallen in a pattern, and lately the pattern's all I see. I have dreams, but I'm too tired to reach for them.
maybe there's a new place for me. And driving back home feels like relief. We're greeted by the cats and our worn out settee, knowing that tonight home is where I'll be.
'Cause lately I've fallen in a pattern, and lately the pattern's all I see. I have dreams, but I'm too tired to reach for them.
Maybe there's a new place for me. So I didn't realize, I think I wrote that song about the UP. Oh my gosh, this is actually a new place for us. This is our first time here. So, fun fact, there's a line in that song that initially was, maybe I'll see, it's hilarious, okay, but this is a true story. Maybe I'll see a moose on the side of town. It is like a dream of mine to see a moose. And Davey, He's very much like into safety. So he's like, we do not want to see a moose when we're driving. Do you know how big they are? And I'm like, that's why I want to see one, because they're so big.
I think the first time we had that discussion, though, I don't know if you knew how big they were.
I feel like I knew.
Okay, in your bones, you knew?
I feel like I knew, I was imagining, like a deer, but like a lot bigger.
Oh, way bigger.
Way bigger.
Okay, maybe I don't totally understand.
I was
how big
thinking
they
more
are.
like
That's why I
an
need to
elephant,
meet
but a
one.
little smaller.
I'll be respectful. I won't get out of my car. I won't try to interact. Understand it's a wild animal, but I would love to see a moose in real life. So on our way up here today, I saw a moose crossing sign and I lost my mind.
It's like it's finally gonna happen. I was like, I hope not.
So I'm manifesting a nice, safe moose encounter.
And I'm manifesting the opposite. We'll see it later.
Song, a simple song, but light and sweet refrain. For when the journey proves too long, and your burdens bring you pain. A life, a simple life, that's the hope I hold inside. Its lyrics fuel my melody, and promises my guide.
Times I wish the world could fall away. I'd wrap you in my care and pray that you and I will always stay the same.
I love a simple love is all I have to share. Once not so uncommon now, its presence seems too rare.
For you, I wish for you the best that life can bring. And when your burdens weigh you down, a simple song to sing. At times I wish the world could fall away. I wrap you in my care and pray that you and I will always stay the same.
You are ever changing. Each day we embrace the unknown.
At times I wish the world could fall away. I'd wrap you in my care and pray that you and I will always stay the same.
Thank you.
So we've got mostly our own songs for you tonight. We've got a couple covers in there, I think, that are sort of a good, fun time for this time of year. But a lot of our songs are about bodies of water, so it is really good to be this close to Lake Michigan. Happy bodies of water.
Superior.
Well, Superior and Michigan. Sorry, my brain.
Oh,
We just stopped. Give me some grace. I've been in the car for a really long time today. It's like, thank you, Cleveland. It's one of those moments, right? Well, the good news is Superior is actually our favorite. So, no. Well, you know.
I'm not even gonna pretend to know. I had no
We're
idea it
so
was Lake Superior, and I'm
backwards.
so happy because it is my preferred of the Great Lakes, I have to admit to you.
In our defense, we have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old that were in.
Okay, all bets are off. All right, all right.
So they are closer to Lake Michigan currently, and we kept driving. So,
I'm going to be looking at a map.
thank you for your grace and understanding. We actually do have a song about. Yeah, exactly. We do have a song. The next one is about Lake Superior, so we're golden. But the one before that, before I take this banjo off, is about Scotland. So an even bigger lake between Scotland and here. And so we actually so here fun fact. This all connects together. I have a plan. When we got married, we did like a little mini honeymoon up on the Superior side in Minnesota. Mary grew up in Minnesota. And then we did our like full honeymoon in Scotland because I'm from England originally, but had actually never been to Scotland. So we went out there and had a fantastic time. And my whole point of bringing this up.
We got a bit derailed.
Derailed.
Lake Michigan. I don't know.
I don't know if you guys know the idea of thin places in like Celtic spirituality and things in Celtic religion, where there are those parts where you feel like the fabric of our earth and like the fabric of either like heaven or another sort of plane, the veil, where they kind of get a little bit closer together. I feel like Lake Superior has been that way for us, and also Scotland was very much that way for us. So this next song kind of encapsulates that. It's called Old Sea Walls. Old sea walls start to blur in the spray. Fog and rain, a composite of gray that shelters my heart and cradles my hand, leads me through my day. Thoughts adrift and my love gone before. When years ago she had crossed to your shore, with her heart in her hand and her feet in the sand, lost to me she knew her way. Dancing away through the clouds, racing over the land, finding rest in the sea. Rising again in the night just to swim with the stars in a blanket of green. Tracing a path through the town to the top of the hill where I thought she might be. But the faintest shade of her is all I can see. Old worn hands carry ache through the day. A weary smile that is framed by my grace. I'm treading the sand to the end of the strand and clothed in gentle spray. Life adrift and I'm bound for your shore, to greet my love as I once had before, with my heart in her hand and our feet in the sand. She'll help me on my way. Will she remember my smile? Will she remember my voice? Will she know her old name?
does, will it matter at all if I find that I can't say the same? Dancing away through the clouds, racing over the land, finding rest in the sea. Rising again in the night just to swim with the stars in a blanket of green. Tracing a path through the town to the top of the hill where I thought she might be. But the faintest shade of her is all I can see. Yes, the faintest shade of her is all I can see. Old sea walls start to blur in the spray. Fog and rain, a composite of gray.
Remember how I did mess up the lakes?
They'd all forgotten until you just
I know, right? I know. I'll make a living amends the rest of the show, I promise. All right. So yeah, so here comes more bodies of water. So this is a little medley. The one that I hinted to is a song that Mary wrote. I'll let her explain that. But we live near a river called the Rock River, and
It's pretty long.
it's a long river, yeah. It's part of the Mississippi tributary. And Mary's grandfathers, unfortunately no longer with us, lived near the rock in a place called Fort Atkinson, and just loved to tell us, like, oh, the river's high today. No, the river's low, you know that? And so, even though he's gone, and we live near this river, every time I walk near it, I tell him, I'm like, oh, it's really high today, Vern. So the first tune is kind of, and he loved bluegrass music as well, so it's kind of a Bill Monroe-inspired mandolin instrumental that will then go into Mary's song Lady of Lake Superior. I don't know if you want to give any.
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. You know, I was trying to pretend earlier when I thought this was like Michigan, but you know, that's my favorite. But truly, Superior has my heart, and in fact, especially, you know, in the Minnesota portion where I'm used to. This place is new for me, but I don't know. A lot of like big moments in my life, I feel like culminated in northern Minnesota, right on Superior, and to me, Superior feels like home. And you may notice that our band name is called the Boston Imposters, and yet we're talking about Wisconsin. We did actually live in Boston, for me for 3 years and Davey for 5 years, and yet we kept feeling this pull to come home. And people would ask us, well, why? You know, and we could make up all these stories like, oh, because we want to be closer to family, which is true. Of course we want to be closer to family, but we love Boston. Oh, because of, you know, money. It's really expensive to live in Boston. But truthfully, it was a feeling, and it was like a pull. And that's what the song Lady is all about. will be free. Lady, oh lady, won't you come to me? Your winds are crisp and cold. Your stars are clear and bold. Your currents swerve, your moods change. The rocks around me tell stories of old trees, old creatures, old friends. Lady, oh lady, won't you come to me? Lady, oh lady, won't you come to me?
Lady, oh lady, won't you come to me? Lady, oh lady, won't you come to me?
No matter how long your journey might be, it will end here with me.
Thank you so much. So in addition to writing about bodies of water, I also write a lot about babies. When we were first having friends that were starting to become parents, way before that we were, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a great idea. I'm just gonna write songs and tunes to like celebrate the birth of like the new baby. And it, for a while it was great and super sustainable. And then a bunch of friends started having kids, and I'm like, I'm busy. No more. I'm closing the commissions, unless I really like your kid. And I really like this kid. She's phenomenal, a good friend of ours that we've known all the way from college. Has a fantastic little baby girl who came very early for a multitude of reasons, but is just a champ. She's just a firecracker, and she's doing awesome. So this was a song to commemorate her birth. Her name is Emmy, and the song is called Emmy. Wake every day, take breath in the early morning, first breath of the day. Clear in my eyes with the warmth of my morning shower, first warmth of the day. And I think of the girl down the hall, the love of a lifetime, held in a hand so small. Emmy, when I see your face, my heart is renewed. And Emmy, when I see you smile, my whole world is you. Through the sunshine and rain, oh, it all seems the same when I'm floating on the melody of saying your name. Feeling the pull of truth, awesome power that connects me to you. Tread in the hall, in the waking and sleeping hours, only space from me to you. And I look to your crib from the hall, watching the shape of your chest rise and fall. Your face, my heart is renewed. And Emmy, when I see you smile, my whole world is you. Through the sunshine and rain, oh, it all seems the same
when I'm floating on the melody of saying your name. We waited for so long, we waited for so long for you. Yeah, we waited for so long, we waited for so long, we waited for so long. 'Cause Emmy, when I see your face, my heart is renewed. And Emmy, when I see you smile, my whole world is you. Through the sunshine and rain, oh, it all seems the same when I'm floating on the melody of saying your name. Through the sunshine and rain, oh, it all seems the same when I'm floating on the melody of saying your name. When I'm saying your name, I'm saying your name. I'll keep saying your name.
So we're in a library.
Making a lot of noise.
Have you all read the book Jane Eyre? Yeah? So this next song is based on Jane Eyre and a bunch of other stories of strong women in our lives who maybe got pushed down at a certain point but somehow came out stronger because of it. And anything else you'd like to add to that?
No. Some of them know they're in the song and some of them don't. We had a friend out in Boston who is just such a sweetie pie, and she also went to the same grad school that I went to, and she was telling us this one day that when she was in elementary school, very early age, I think maybe kindergarten, first or second grade, she invited everyone in her class to her birthday, and no one showed up. And that broke my heart, and then we wrote this song. So that story's in there too a little bit. I don't know if she doesn't know that, but one day, if we ever see her again, I'll let her know. The hilarious thing too is that she was like supermodel-esque and also one of the kindest souls you'd ever meet. So it was like, well, they missed out, didn't they?
Lots of friends now. See, she came out stronger.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Little Jane leans on the windowsill, keeps a loving watch for Kathleen still, waiting for Mom to walk in, waiting for life to begin. Jane sets the table for 3 years straight, each guest a seat, each friend a plate. But guests are few in such a home. Once again, she eats them all.
Hey, little Jane, can I see your smile that hasn't lit your face in quite a long while? Where is the mother who held you in her love? Where is the care that you're worthy of?
And Helen, you could see yourself in her embrace and waiting up. You held her through the fevered night, such beautiful and fleeting light. rush of joy, a fleeting moment saved, and you will rise above the ones that pulled you down, the ones that you forgave.
Hey, little Jane, can I see your smile? It hasn't lit your face in quite a long time. Hey, little Jane, can I see your smile? It hasn't lit your face in quite a long time.
Hey, little Jane, can I see your smile? Thank you all. Thank you all for being willing to come inside. I was really looking forward to being on the steps, but I'm one of those with asthma. So my lungs, thank you for being flexible and being inside. So this next song is one that I wrote, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You probably had never heard of us before seeing that we were going to be performing here, and that's what this song is about. It's called Destined to be Ordinary. Don't worry, it's a happy song.
Wow.
It's a guilt trip. Why didn't you know it before?
I'm not famous, I'm not a household name, I don't have riches, or live in the lap of fame. Don't live in the city, small town life suits me fine, I know my neighbors, I teach my kids to be kind. I'm destined to be ordinary, to live a normal life. I'm destined to enjoy and simply open up my eyes and see lives. There's no competitions, and there's no race to be won, just living and working, laughing and dancing for fun. And I'm not perfect, I make mistakes every day, I love my children, they know that I'm here to stay. I'm destined to be ordinary, to live a normal life. I'm destined to enjoy and simply open up my eyes and see lives. Lives.
a woman of the night, of the afternoon.
PG-13?
PG, not even, like PG. PG. I used to work, we had friends come and they brought their kids, and literally they came late to our gig and they came in during our prostitute song and then asked their mom, what's a prostitute? And I was like, well, you're welcome for that.
Is this allowed at the library?
Exactly. There's plenty of books about prostitution. Exactly. And this is a very mild but true story. True story. So we travel a lot back and forth between where we live and Mary's family in the Twin Cities, do a lot of gigs in Minnesota, and a lot of visiting of the grandparents and all that stuff. And when our son was maybe 9 months, 10 months old, I don't know if you've had this experience, but kids just hit a wall where they do not ever want to be in the car for like that entire month, where they just scream.
I think it's right around when they start to learn how to crawl.
Yeah, they
or
just
like
really
walk,
don't
where all of a
want to
sudden
be
they're like, do
confined.
not confine me.
And so we had one of these episodes in the car where there was absolutely nowhere to pull off the road to, give him some milk, calm him down. And so we finally find this dirty little wayside near Baraboo, Wisconsin. Shout out to Baraboo, Wisconsin. They've got the Circus Museum and a woman in purple boots. And so we got to this wayside, and Mary's breastfeeding at this picnic table, and I'm playing mandolin because of course I am. I'm always playing mandolin if I can. And we see this really beat up car and these patent leather purple boots just kind of sticking out the car door on the driver's side, and then kind of slowly creep back in and shut the door. And so this is a song about that.
She didn't know that we were songwriters. But
My
one
mom
day
said,
we
she's
do
like,
become
yeah,
famous,
if
it'll be
this song
hilarious.
ever is famous, that poor woman is going to know exactly who we're talking about. Yeah. About 3 miles from Baraboo, we stopped to take a rest. Just a naive family with babe still at the breast. But a dirty truck stop wayside was all that we could find. But that day we witnessed something still imprinted on my mind. Now purple patent leather boots you don't expect to see through the open window lounging in the driver's seat of an old worn down sedan that was surely past its prime. That's exactly what we saw in Baraboo one time. Oh, purple boots, who do you know? Do you see Johns just come and go? I know we'll never know for sure if you're a prostitute, but there's one thing that we know for sure: you were wearing purple boots. Now I'm sure a married couple walking past would kill the mood, especially if, except for boots, you're waiting in the nude. So as we carried baby and he held his sippy cup, well, the purple boots slid back inside, she rolled the windows up. Oh, purple boots, who do you know? Do you see Johns just come and go? I know we'll never know if you were in your birthday suit, but there's one thing that we know for sure: you were wearing purple boots. Were you waiting on a lover, a stranger, or a friend? Or perhaps it's for your husband who likes to play pretend that he's a lonely trucker, you're his mistress, not his wife, and you try to make a living adding spice to your love life. Oh, purple boots, who do you know? Do you see Johns just come and go? Well, I know we'll never show for sure if you're a prostitute, but there's one thing that we know for sure: you were wearing purple boots. Purple boots. Purple boots. It's all purple boots. Probably the title of our third album.
Speaking of albums, nobody has CD players anymore, but we do have CDs. You do? Woo! We also have a CD player, but do you know our CDs have fallen apart from all those years where we'd have them in the car? Do you know what I'm saying? And those like jeweled cases, and then you'd accidentally step on them because without fail, right, they'd like fall out of the door thing, and then they go under your foot. Oh man, but it was fine because the CD was fine, but the case was broken. Well, anyway, we have
Really selling those CDs, love.
Our CDs don't have jeweled cases, though, is the thing.
Yeah, they're like little LP sleeves, kind of.
You can also stream our music, of course.
And since we're in a library, I just wrote a book of our music last year. Actually, this year. Came out this year. It's
Brand new.
Brand spanking new.
Yeah.
So, if you like what you hear and you want to play this stuff for yourself, come buy a book. Like Stephen Foster style. Take it home, play it on your mandolin, on your piano. Exactly, less racist. Absolutely. Not that connection to the Stephen Foster thing. I mean just the folio of
Wow.
the thing.
What lake is it?
So some of the songs that we sung are in the book. Not all of them. It's 8 songs and 13 tunes. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we call it the Boston Imposters Songbook, 21 tunes for fellow imposters.
Exactly. Do you want to jump to Rainfall?
Yeah.
Awesome. And since we're talking about making music together, if y'all want to sing along, this song
Anybody out here like to sing?
along.
Woo!
Too bad.
So I'm also, we're both actually also voice teachers and music teachers, and everyone always says to me, oh no, but I can't sing. And I will tell you, yes you can, that's wrong. So if you're out there and you're those people that at one point somebody told you, you should just mouth the words. They were wrong. Your voice is worthy of being heard. So if you feel called to, please feel free to sing along. Now, there is parts of this that get a little bit high, but don't worry. You can drop the octave. Or if you're somebody who loves to make harmonies, you can add harmonies. We repeat the words rain falls just over and over and over. And also warning, it's probably going to rain after we sing the song. Here's how it goes. Rain falls, rain falls, rain falls, rain falls.
So go down the octave.
Rain falls. Feel free to sing along if you like. Rain falls,
Rain falls, rain falls.
Such gorgeous. Rain
I
falls.
think I hear distant laughter,
Rain falls.
gently dancing through the leaves.
Rain falls.
Tiny footsteps on the rafters,
Rain falls.
as the sky appears to breathe.
Rain falls.
Misty roads bathed in water,
Rain falls.
somber buildings bathed in light.
Rain
We
falls.
the grateful sons and daughters
Rain falls.
praise the rain that falls tonight.
Please fill my cup.
Please fill it in the midst of joy and sorrow.
And we'll drink to health and hope.
A toast to love to share and time to borrow.
Rain falls, rain falls, rain falls,
Please fill it in the midst of joy and sorrow.
And we'll drink to health and hope.
A toast to love to share and time to borrow.
Sing of life renewed.
Yes, we will sing in times of grief and pain.
And we'll sing a verse for you.
Yes, we will sing a verse to thank the rain.
Rain falls, rain falls, rain falls, rain falls.
All right. Thank you.
You must sound amazing. Oh my God. You know, we said we were going to do a couple covers. We're not. We're not.
I just ran my mouth so much about geography and geology. All right. Like you do, you know.
So one of the our first single actually on our eponymous album, Mournful Dove, a song that Davey wrote back when you were living in Boston.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The Imposters. It's kind of my take on, there's always this trope in old folk songs, especially like Appalachian folk songs and like Irish folk songs that kind of came across and coalesced there, of, you know, oh, if only I were this creature, or if only I were this object, the person I really fancy will notice me. And so it's one of these songs. It's oh, if only I were a blank. So I'll be a lot of different things to get your attention in this song.
Yeah.
If I were a mournful dove climbing in a tree, every day that pretty little girl would come and sing with me. She'd come and sing with me, oh Lord, she'd come and sing with me. And if I were a silver charm wrapped in golden twine, every day she'd keep me close, if she were truly mine. If she were truly mine, oh Lord, if she were truly mine. I wish her love was mine, beautiful but bittersweet as wine. And if I were a ruby ring with silver band complete, she'd show me off to all the other girls that she would meet. To all the other girls, to all the girls she'd meet. And if I were a richer man, in high regards, esteem, I wouldn't have to be content with only my daydreams. Only with daydreams, oh Lord, only with my dreams. Little love unkind, beautiful but never to be mine.
Are you on a time schedule here? 2 more, okay? Awesome.
Can't go outside till the air gets better.
Exactly. Exactly. We're
Can you
gonna be
imagine
here a
us
while.
singing that song like when we couldn't breathe outside?
You did it 8 months pregnant.
I did do that 8 months pregnant though. I am very proud of that. Yeah, it turns out if you like start doing, women who've had children know this, but if you start doing a physical activity before you get pregnant, you can kind of keep doing that as long as everything's healthy with the pregnancy for the entire pregnancy. And it's actually really good, like for physical fitness and whatnot. And so my OB was like, yeah, you can keep step dancing all the way through. But we're done with that. We have 2 beautiful, perfect children. Actually, they're rascals. You know, like they're perfect, but like, whoa. Whoa, our little girl, she has this new thing. We have cats, and our cat, he needs fresh water because he has like UTI stuff, whatever. So he has this little cat water fountain. We're not just like bougie. I have to like justify why we have a cat water fountain, you know? But my little girl, our little
His
girl,
water gets filtered more than ours does.
it's hilarious. So she discovered that she could take the cat bowl and then stick it in the fountain, fill it with water, and then dump it all over the kitchen floor. And then she discovered we didn't like it when she did that, which makes her want to do it more.
Good
That
for
floor
her.
is so clean.
She's amazing. You can't get mad at her because she's
You
just.
can't.
Right.
And our son too. They both, yeah.
Well, the funniest thing too, because she's got, she's growing. We've got her hair growing out, and so it's all in her face, and so we put it in like a top ponytail, and so she runs around the house like a troll doll with it kind of bouncing in every different direction, and she's got me wrapped around her little finger already.
We like to say that both of our kids have an incurable case of rascalitis, right?
So hopefully they're asleep when we get back. They won't be.
Will you all sing again? The lyrics to this one are, oh sunflowers, sunflowers grow. Oh sunflowers, sunflowers grow. I think you'll pick it up. And again, if you are a harmonizing person, feel free to add harmonies. If you feel like I can't get these notes right, cool, you're adding harmonies. No big deal, right? Oh Lord, help me know how these seeds are planted will grow. Will they stay through the night to watch the sun rise? Here it comes. Oh, sunflowers, sunflowers grow. That's it. Sunflowers, sunflowers grow. Something. In a city full of haste, through mountains of waste, your growth is real. voices. Thank you for listening to our music and making us feel seen and heard. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. It's a nice way to cap off a day driving.
Are we doing a cover?
Yeah. we can
Whoops,
say-
my bad. One cover.
One cover. I said, yeah, one cover. This is a song by one of my biggest heroes and certainly one of my favorite mandolin players, Tim O'Brien, who's also a phenomenal multi-instrumentalist. He's an incredible fiddler, and the first
Not to be confused with the author, also named Tim O'Brien.
or the real estate guy, Tim O'Brien. I used to have a truck that was like AC repair that was Tim O'Brien. I don't know, one of the Tim O'Briens. One of the
The
many,
mandolin and violin playing
Yeah,
Tim O'Brien.
yeah. Grammy award-winning Tim O'Brien.
There you go.
Awesome. And the first album I ever heard of his was back in, I think, 2005 it came out, 2005, 2008, I can't remember, but called Chameleon, and every track is just him singing and playing a different instrument. And this song always struck me as just a spectacular song about love and about sort of feeling safe and feeling accepted. And we actually sang this one at our wedding together, which we weren't going to be.
We weren't going to be those people. We're like, we're not singing to each other at a wedding, and then we're like, okay, well.
Twist our arm.
Which is one song.
This is called Saving Your Arms. Thank you all again so much for being here. It's been one of those days when the world's in the way and trouble keeps coming to call. And the weight of my worries is dragging me down, and I need a place I can fall. Well, I'm glad the sun's setting, I'm glad the day's done, and the night wind is starting to blow. Well, I don't have much in this world to my name, but I have a place I can go, safe in your arms, safe with you holding me tight. I'm safe in your arms, safe in your arms tonight. And I thank the Lord that brought me to you. I thank you for being my friend, for giving me hope and undying love, and a place I can dream once again. I'm safe in your arms, safe with you holding me tight. I'm safe in your arms, safe in your arms tonight. I'm safe in your arms, safe with you holding me tight. I'm safe in your arms, safe in your arms tonight.
That's our commercial break.
I feel like I should order my kids that have a brandy.
There you go. Good to see you.